And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, we're well on our way towards 50,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already hit the big red button, please consider doing so. And in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything in regards to Liverpool Football Club this summer and beyond into the new season. Guys, in today's video, we have got a few bits and pieces to discuss. Of course, we're going to be going through the huge Andre to Liverpool news. We're also going to be going through recapping on yesterday with Alexis McAllister, of course, red card being rescinded. We're also going to be going through another few other bits and pieces with regards to Steven Gerrard and, of course, Tyler Morton. But let's start with Tyler Morton. Of course, Tyler Morton has been out for 4 months and has since returned back to training. As I said, a journalist has basically came out stating on where he could end up next. And whilst he was sort of present during pre-season last year, at the start of pre-season to Germany and Singapore, it doesn't look as though he is going to be a part of the team moving forward, and that Liverpool probably do want to send the player out on loan. Now, Tyler Morton has been well lauded within the sort of Liverpool youth ranks over recent years. Annoying for him to obviously pick up an injury. Did well last season at sort of Blackburn, but basically journalists now are stating that he could be going out on another loan move to the Championship, as there's a handful of clubs monitoring his progress and are wanting to bring him in. With Liverpool still hoping to bring in another midfielder before the end of the transfer window, competition for places would not allow many academy graduates enough minutes to sort of develop, especially for Morton, who does need the minutes upon returning from his injury. As it stands, Morton is behind Alexis McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai, Thiago, Endo, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott and Stefan Bajcetic. So it would probably be best for him if he goes out on a loan. And as I say, journalists are stating that he could make a move to the Championship before the end of the window. Just a quick one, guys, to tell you that this video is sponsored by Slick Gorilla. Slick Gorilla is the leading men's hairstyling brand that offers high quality and innovative hair products. It has built a cult following by blending trends, creativity and style, successfully disrupting the men's hair care industry. They are offering all LFC News viewers 15% off all their products, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Now, in other news, guys, of course, we've spoke about Andrea a lot here on the channel, and there is more of an update for you. Yesterday, we basically stated that Liverpool did have a verbal bid rejected by the Brazilian club Fluminense. It was said that Liverpool were ready to offer a record-breaking bid for Andrea of £25 million, which equates to around 30 million euros. Now, however, we did say to you yesterday that the bid was rejected and all of the rest of it, basically because they didn't want to let their star man go before the end of the season. Of course, they're competing in the latter stages of the Copa Libertadores and, of course, looking to try and compete for domestic honours as well. For us Europeans, perhaps you probably don't understand the importance of the Copa Libertadores in terms of its stature among South American football. It is the equivalent to the Champions League in South America, so you could probably understand why he probably does want to try and lift that trophy with his boyhood club. But it's more so on the club side that they don't want to get rid of the player. However, there is another huge development in regards to this situation, and that is that in the sort of fallout to it, it's been said that Liverpool will wait until January to make a move. However, I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Reports this morning are stating that Liverpool want him now and will not return in January, despite the report stating they will. So Liverpool adamant that they can get him now. Now, if they want to get him now, they'll have to pay his release clause, which is said to be around 40 million euros. Again, it's not a lot of money in the big scheme of things, to be honest, for Liverpool, especially the amount of money got there in the transfer kitty. But if they want the player, they can get the player this summer, but we'll have to release him from his release clause. Now, as I said, ESPN Brazil report that Liverpool will not return for the number 7 in the winter transfer window and will instead go and search for a new name to sign if they can't get Andrea over the line. But as I said, he has got a release clause within his contract. That means that Liverpool, if Liverpool do bid £34 million, Fluminense, regardless of the situation of them wanting to keep him, will have to let him make an immediate move to Liverpool. However, according to Rio de Janeiro newspapers, they've claimed that Andrea has made personal terms. So it is a situation where we could monitor, but as I said, Liverpool apparently, reportedly, this comes from a fair few journalists, will not make a move in January. So take of that what you will. Will Liverpool finally meet the release clause for the player? Now, he would obviously take the last non-homegrown spot as well, so that's something to be aware of. But the sake of Liverpool already spending, or willing to spend £25 million on him, spending another £9 million isn't the end of the world. Now, as I said, if Liverpool really do want him in this summer, they will get him in. And I have a feeling that they will pay the £9 million extra to get him in through the door. But the huge news today, ladies and gentlemen, is despite reports stating that Liverpool would be willing to wait until January, well, we can inform you that they're not willing to wait until January. So it's either Andrea or they're going to pursue other targets. So certainly, this could be the fourth signing of the window. Liverpool, all they have to do is pay an extra £9 million, and Fluminense would be obliged to let him go. So in other news as well, of course, there was news circulating around the sort of web, obviously with regards to Mason Greenwood. He's now, of course, been released from Manchester United. You know what Manchester United were trying to do? They were trying to play the field a little bit, put out feelers to see how the fans would react. You could tell the fans were not happy with the potential news of him signing, and then straight away, of course, people are now sort of linking him to new clubs. Al Ettifaq was one of the clubs that were being linked, of course, the team that Jordan Henderson plays for, the team that Stevie G manages. And basically, they were trying to say that, the rags, the newspapers were basically trying to say that Al Ettifaq had offered X amount, £10 million per season for the player. However, Steven Gerrard, which is unlike Steven Gerrard's sort of fashion, went onto his Instagram and simply just put fake news. It is also said that the Saudi Arabian League don't want to ruin their image by bringing in a player like Mason Greenwood with the sort of controversy surrounding his name. But yeah, Stevie came out yesterday and sort of rubbish those reports. I don't think he was too pleased with his name getting associated with Mason Greenwood by the looks of things, hence why he made that quick move to rubbish the reports. But certainly interesting to see where he sort of lands up. Probably will end up in Italy or something like Turkey, most likely. But that's the latest with regards to that. A fairly quiet day, guys. Of course, there's some more football this weekend. But the big news, of course, today with regards to Andre is that Liverpool do want the player now and are not willing to wait until January to get his signature. As I said, reports over the last couple of weeks have stated that Liverpool will return back to the table in January if they don't get him. That's not according to reports today. They're not willing to wait until January for the player. It's either now or never. So we'll see how that one sort of unfolds over the next couple of days. Liverpool fans, that does bring us to the end of today's video. Do let me know your thoughts on Andrea, and also do check out our video sponsors, Slick Gorilla. As I said, this is a hair product that I actually personally use on a day-to-day basis, so if you like the way my hair is sort of styled, this is how I style it. Do browse their collection, guys. Slick Gorilla, 15% off all of their hair products. Link is down there in the description. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace. Just a quick one, guys, to tell you that this video is sponsored by Slick Gorilla. Slick Gorilla is the leading men's hairstyling brand that offers high quality and innovative hair products. It has built a cult following by blending trends, creativity and style, successfully disrupting the men's hair care industry. They are offering all LFC News viewers 15% off all their products, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description. Anyway, let's get back into today's video.